So I said, then I will keep on forgiving until there's nothing to forgive. And there's nothing to forgive. And actually, there has never been anything to forgive to begin with. Now, how does this make any sense? Because I've been making a lot of videos now about my resentment towards Tim. And now I'm saying, well, there was never anything to forgive to begin with. But the cure against resentment is forgiveness. So how does this work? I have to say, I don't know. I don't know, man. This is very new for me. It's very new for me, and I don't know what to say either. I have this experience. I'm like, I gotta record this. Like, I gotta talk about this. You know. When I was there, wow, look at this. When I was there, I was so focused on forgiving. And forgiving again and again and again, you know. And then I would get triggered again. I would be like, and then forgive again. But I would be more resentful, and the forgiveness and the resentment would kind of fight each other. But I just realized this as talking. If my intention is to forgive, I am saying that someone is doing me wrong. Right? So, by the very act of forgiving, I am saying there's something to forgive. But my experience of right now is there's nothing to forgive. I cannot forgive him because there's nothing to forgive. He has not done anything wrong. It's a new experience for me, but it's not quite new. I have the same experience with my father, that we have had many rough years together, and now we're having a loving relationship. And it's like, I don't forgive him because there's nothing to forgive. I can't forgive him because there's nothing to forgive. So I can't. It's just, there's nothing there. I've learned a lot, man. I've been through a hard process, man, this year. And so here's what I learned about forgiveness. It's only in me. That's it. It's only in me. Here it is. So Buddha said this. Buddha said, resentment is like holding a piece of hot coal in your hand. Who's burning, right? And you're blaming. You're saying, you did this to me. But it's you who's holding that piece of coal in your hand. Forgiveness is letting go of that piece of coal. And then you realize, I was the one holding the piece of coal. I was the one who did this to myself. I have nothing to forgive you for because you have done nothing wrong. And actually, I had to learn that it was me who was holding the hot piece of coal. And you were the one who showed me. I have to thank you. And thank you, Tim. Thank you. Because I was really shown here that I was the one holding the piece of coal in my hand. I was the one burning. I had to let go of it. I had to forgive in order to realize there was nothing to forgive to begin with. So it's like, okay, but when we are in that mindset, when we are in that lower states of vibration, it is so true what we're going through. That it's like, there's like the rope. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, but it's like, it's so true. There's this connection of resentment. And it's very true, and it feels nearly physical. And when I was here, I was dragging it with me home. It was like something I was carrying, literally. I was literally carrying this in vibrational energy, in my vibe. I was literally carrying this. And I'm just putting it down. It's like, that was silly. I was carrying all of that. That was silly. You did not carry all of that. It was me who carried all of that. Yet I blamed you for me carrying all of that. That's silly. That really is silly. I really do not know how to explain this. I really do not know. It is... He never did anything wrong. I cannot forgive him because he has not done anything wrong. I cannot forgive myself either because I have not done anything wrong either. Jesus said, forgive. Buddha said, forgive. Yet I cannot because there's nothing to forgive. right? So forgiveness is only about me. Forgiveness is about the grudge I am holding. It's about me letting go of that. And the mind is pointing out, can I forgive you because of this? And I say, no, I cannot forgive because this piece of hot coal is burning me. So I cannot forgive you. I'm being burned. You don't deserve forgiveness. Look how I'm burning. But who's holding the piece of hot coal, right? It's me. So it's putting down that piece of hot coal. Then I'm not burning, and then I'm looking at you, and I'm not going like, like, then it's just, oh, there you are. I was holding that piece of hot coal for such a long time. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, there was so much I wanted to say about this. Yet I have no words. I have no way to express it. I have no way to explain it. There are no justified resentments. There are no justified resentments because, first of all, resentment is putting away our own responsibility. It is blaming someone, being resentful towards someone for something that they did. But by me taking full responsibility of it, I say yes to the chance of growth. I say yes to the teachings. I say yes to it. Then when everything is in me, when I'm responsible for everything in my life, then I cannot forgive anyone. Because I'm responsible. There's nothing to forgive. There's nothing to forgive. I don't know, man. Yeah. One thing that I do regret, actually, in this whole thing, I do regret how badly I have been speaking about Tim. And that has been me using my word against another human being. That is me using my word against me. And I saw how all of that was keeping me in this state of mind. Forgiveness is like the path out of that state of mind. It's like you're just raising yourself from it. Right? It's down here. You cannot see my hand. It's down there. Being resentful and everything, and he did this to me. No, it's down there. And forgiveness is like rising above it. You're just rising above it. There's nothing to forgive. Forgiveness was down here. Up here, there's nothing to forgive. There are no obstacles. There are only harmony, opportunity, abundance. Nothing is against you. Everything is with you. And you are working with the flow of life. Here's the thing. Dr. Wayne Dyer says, if you take a body right before death and you wake the body, and let's say it's like 80 kilos, and then the life leaves the body, and then you wake the body again, I know, it's still 80 kilos. What does this mean? It means that life is weightless. And life is the essence of who we are. It's the essence of who we are, and it's weightless. Then what is giving us all of this weight? What is giving us all of this weight on our shoulders? Our energy is heavy. I don't know. I know resentment. Resentment is definitely one of them. Forgiveness is like, you're just rising up above it. There's nothing to forgive. You just do what you do, and you love what you do. And when life gives you a lesson, you're prepared and you're ready, and you say, yes, I want to learn. Yes, I want to learn. So forgiveness is really it's not even a door. Like, as I'm saying, it's rising above. It's not even a door. You're just rising above. And then you're one-to-one with life. It's like, yes, life, I'm here. Teach me. I'm here. Free me. Make me yours. Woo. Make me yours. Make me serve. I'm here. What do I need to learn? What do I need to do? Like, I'm here at your service. And forgiveness is like, when you start to listen to life, you listen to everyone around you. You listen to everything around you. And you're understanding how life is alive in everything around you. Let me just give you an example. I have always said that I never drag my bike in rainy weather. And I came home today. Went out of the train and it was raining. It's not raining a lot, but it was raining. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get quite wet, you know. I'm gonna get wet. I'm gonna get really wet. Well, I have nothing against it, like, it's fine. I went to my bike and I had to pee and I put my bag on my bike and everything I make myself ready and it's like 5 minutes, something like that. And then it stopped raining. No rain. Went on my bike home for 20 minutes, no rain. And when I went inside, I thought to myself, as soon as I get inside, it's gonna start to rain. I went inside and then my grandmother's sister called, who's living nearby. And she was like, oh, I have to borrow a scissor, let me come by and get one. So then she walked and she came in and guess what? She was wet. And she came in like 5-10 minutes later than I had arrived in. And my grandmother's boyfriend actually said, what a service from the Lord. And I was like, yeah, what a service from the Lord. It was raining when I got out of the train and it started raining 5 minutes after I got in. Thank you, life. I mean, you're rising above. And life is serving you. And you are serving life. And forgiveness is the... It's this. You're rising above. Yeah. And then you have nothing to forgive. No one has ever done you any harm. If someone is doing you harm, again, you're one-to-one with life. So you're like, oh, life, what is this? What is this I have to learn? As I said in the beginning, I don't know, man. Maybe this is way too fluffy or out there for you. I don't know. Right now I'm just sharing my experience of how I'm feeling right now. Like, it's been such a rough process, you know, and you're always quite high when you reach the mountaintop. So, and I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying I'm not gonna fall down again. Fall down, not the right way, but like you climb a mountain and then you climb down and then you climb the next mountain, you know? So I'm not saying I'm not gonna have something against me again. Like I'm gonna go through another mountain. But every time I'm just more open. Every time I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm smarter, and I'm understanding more, so I can go more in depth with it. Like, as I understood right now, there was nothing to forgive. Tim never did me wrong. Tim taught me. He was like, life was using Tim to facilitate all of this that I'm sharing right now. And you can feel I'm quite out there right now. Like, it's just been, I don't want to stand like this. It's just been such a process. Whoop. Yeah, I don't have any more. So thank you for watching. I hope that even though I was just talking and talking, I really hope you got something out of it. And if you have anything, then be sure to leave a comment. Or maybe write a comment on someone you wish to forgive. And just write, hey Tim, I forgive you. Just write that. Just forgive someone, right? And yeah, if you like this video, then be sure to hit that like button. If you like my content and you want to follow for more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Because we are just beginning, and wow, there is much to do, there's much to learn, there's much to share, and I am loving this. I'm loving this. So have a beautiful day, have a beautiful life, and be happy. Yeah.